Welcome to my YouTube channel, Let's Talk Procurement, and today I bring for you a very interesting topic, centralized and decentralized procurement. And this topic we will go precisely into it and learn what is the difference between these two types of the procurement. So before getting into that, all procurement professionals, have you ever wondered whether your organization should centralize or decentralize its procurement? Each approach has its advantages and drawback. And today we will get into the detail and definitions, and we will learn about the pros and cons about the centralized and decentralized procurement. Let's define these two approaches. What is the centralized procurement? Means all the purchasing decisions are made by the single or centralized department, usually at the headquarters. For example, that all the purchase orders has been forwarded to the one department, and this department will execute your purchases with the suppliers. This is called the centralized procurement. The second is decentralized procurement. Allows different departments, different branches or the business units to handle their own purchases. That is called the decentralized procurement. So in this case, for example, that you have the same building but different departments, and each department is processing their own orders with the suppliers and they are not being collected. So this has also their benefits and the drawbacks. So we will go in detail further to understand what are the pros and cons about this procurement. First of all, we will discuss about the centralized procurement, pros and cons. Pros of centralized procurements. Number one is the cost savings, stronger supplier relationships, standardization and compliance, and better spend visibility. As you know that the procurement is a strategic process, and they have to make sure that they have to bring their products on the lowest cost of ownerships. And this is not simple purchases. Cost saving is the key factor for all the procurement department to save the cost and get the product on time with the high quality and the lowest cost of ownership. This is what we say. And the cost saving, they have opportunity to make a bulk purchases and lead to a better pricing and volume discount. So how they will get it? When all order has been collected in the one place, and this has been discussed and negotiated with the suppliers to get a better discount on the bulk purchase. That's an opportunity, and this adds the advantage to the organizations. Number two is a strong supplier relationship. A single point of contact definitely fosters consistency and strategic partnership with the suppliers, and this will give them more trust, and might be you could be a strategic partner, or you could be a bottleneck, or it could be routine purchases or procurement. So in this case, you will be the strategic partner with the suppliers, and it will build a very handsome or the sound relation with them. Number three is the standardization and compliance. This is very important. Insurance consistency, quality, and contract and adherence to the procurement policies is a key role to succeed in the procurement department and save the high volume of the cost, save the highest cost, and build up the better relationship with the suppliers. Fourth, last but not least, is the better spend visibility. In the procurement department, this is very important that you have your visibility on the spending. So easy tracking of expense across the organizations only can be tracked when you have the centralized procurement. Each procurement have their budget, and according to the budget, when they are spending on it, and they have the one hand purchase, so it could be easily tracked how much has been spent, how much spending has been done as of now. Next is the cons of the centralized purchasing. The three drawbacks centralized purchasing of procurement. Number one, the slow decision makings, lack of flexibility, or one size fits all approaches might be a possibility. So what is the slow decision making? Approval process can take longer, might be the possibility. Delaying urgent purchases or the procurement process. So might be there's another chance that when it is centralized, definitely is a SOP, and there's a KPI for processing any orders. So it might take a longer than usual times. Number two is a lack of flexibility. Local teams may struggle to source what they need quickly, so it's not easy for them. So there's a very low possibility that you can go and buy from the local market, and it's definitely is a process, and there's a SOP for this one to make sure that it has been followed. So it's one size fits all approaches. Central decision may not always suit the regional or departmental needs. It's important, and it's a drawback for the centralized purchasing or procurement process. Now we'll study about those of the decentralized procurements. So there is three benefits of the decentralized procurements: faster response time and greater flexibility. You have more flexibility in this place, or empowered team. What is the faster response time? Local team can purchase directly or reducing lead time, but they will lose the bulk discount. Greater flexibility: each department can source product tailored to their specific needs, and they can go and directly purchase it, and they have the flexibility. So number three is the empowered team, decision making authority, foster ownership and accountability. So it's easy for them, that the team has the empowerment and the decision making authority. On basis of that, they can process the procurement or purchases from the local market or international market. What are the cons of the decentralized procurements? Higher cost, because lack of the bulk buying power leads to the higher price. So since you are doing the decentralized purchases, so each department is buying their own product. For example, you need the stationery for the full office, but instead of buying from the centralized purchasing, you go through decentralized purchasing. So you will buy for only your department. In this case, you lose opportunity to negotiate the price with your suppliers and get a discount on it. Supplier relationship challenges. So multiple buying deals with the same supplier can create inconsistency. So instead of making centralized, you are going into the decentralized process, which will have another drawback on supplier relationship, and which is very important for any organization. Difficult spend tracking. So whatever you are spending is quite difficult that you can enforce procurement. Difficult to find out or track the spendings, what are you spending in the purchases. So which approach is right for you, and which approach your company or organization is following right now? So which is better, centralized or decentralized procurement? It depends on your organization size, industry and strategic goals. Larger corporations with high purchasing volumes often benefit from the centralized purchases and procurement. Fast-moving or geographically organizations may prefer decentralized procurement for the flexibility. That's the main reason. But the hybrid approach is also there. The best of both centralized strategies procurement with decentralized tactic buying. So in this case, they secure more and they save more money and they reduce the cost. What is your experience with your procurement structure? Let me know in the below comments. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share for more insight on procurement and supply chain management. See you in the next one.